Welcome back to Guitar Theory Modules. This is Module 54 and we're on pages 133 and 134. In this module, I'm going to show you how to play 1, 6, 4, 5 progressions with 7th chords in any major key anywhere on the fretboard. For this module, you need to know how to play some movable major 7, dominant 7, and minor 7 chord shapes with roots on the 5th and 6th strings. We're going to be playing major 7 shapes for our 1 and our 4 chord, minor 7 shapes for our 6 chord, and dominant 7 shapes for our 5 chord or our dominant chord. Here's a major 7 shape you can play with the root on the 6th string. Fingers 1, 3, 4, and 2. This happens to be a B flat major 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing the root of the shape on the B flat on the 6th string, 6th fret. If I were to move it down 1 fret, where the root is on the A, now it's an A major 7. And here's a major 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. Fingers 1, 3, 2, and 4. That's an E flat major 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing the root of this shape on the E flat on string 5 fret 6. And here's another major 7 shape you could play with the root on the 5th string. This is fingers 4, 3, and 1, 1. So finger 1 is going to be barring across strings 2 and 3. This is also an E flat major 7 that I'm playing because the root of the shape is on the E flat on the 5th string, 6th fret. Here's a minor 7 shape you can play with the root on the 6th string. Fingers 2 and 3, 3, 3. What I like to do is place my third finger, that is, across strings 2, 3, and 4. Put finger 2 over the top of that to give it some support. And that's a B flat minor 7 that I'm playing because I'm placing the root of the shape on that B flat on the 6th string. Here's a minor 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. Fingers 1, 3, 1, and 2. And that's an E flat minor 7 that I'm playing because of my placement of the root note. And you can play this minor 7 shape as well with the root on the 5th string. This is fingers 3, 1, 4, and 1. So finger 1 is barring across strings 2 through 4. That also is an E flat minor 7 that I'm playing because of where I'm placing the root note. Here's a dominant 7 shape you can play with the root on the 6th string. Finger 1, 2, 4, and 3. That's a B flat 7 that I'm playing because of the placement of the root note. Here's a dominant 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. Finger 1, 3, 1, and 4. That's an E flat 7 that I'm playing. And here's another dominant 7 shape you can play with the root on the 5th string. Fingers 3, 2, 4, and 1. This is shaped just like a C7. You're just playing the middle 4 strings. And that also is an E flat 7 that I'm playing because of where I'm placing that root note. The diagrams at the bottom of page 133 show how to find the root of the 4, 5, and 6 chords relative to the root of the 1 chord. So if the root of your 1 chord is on the 6th string, your 4 chord is going to be the same fret as your 1 chord, but on the 5th string. And then you just go up the same string 2 frets higher to find your 5 chord or your dominant chord, and then 2 frets higher than that to find the root of your 6th chord. So there's your 1, your 4, your 5, and your 6. Remember, we're going to be playing major 7 for our 1 chord, major 7 for our 4 chord, dominant 7s for our 5 chord, and minor 7s for our 6 chord. If the root of your 1 chord or your tonic is on the 5th string, then your 4 chord is going to be on the 6th string, 2 frets to the left, and then your 5 and 6 root notes are going to be on the same string as your 4. So there's my 4, the root of my 5 chord is going to be 2 frets higher than that on the same string, also within the same fret as your 1 chord. And then the root of your 6 chord is going to be 2 frets higher than the root of your 5 chord. So there's your 1, there's your 4, there's your 5, and your 6. And then major 7 for your 1, major 7 for 4, dominant 7 for 5, and minor 7 for your 6th chord. On page 134, we have the 6-4-5-1 playing exercise. What I'd like you to do is pick a few major keys a day. You could choose from this list, or you could take yourself through the circle of fifths. So let's choose the key of A flat for our demonstration. And what I'd like you to do is find your root note of your 1 chord or your tonic, and then find your other chords relative to that. So there's going to be my 1, there's going to be my 6, my 4, my 5, and my 1. And name those root notes as you play them. So that's going to be A flat, F, D flat, E flat, and A flat. And then play a 1-6-4-5-1 progression. Again, major 7 chords are going to be your 1 and your 4. Your dominant 7 chord is going to be your 5 chord, and minor 7 chord for your 6 chord. So you play 1, 6, 4, 5, and 1. Or A flat major 7, F minor 7, D flat major 7, E flat major 7, and A flat major 7. And then do the same thing but with your tonic on the 5th string. Let's choose the key of E flat this time. You're going to find your 1-6-4-5-1 roots. Starting on the 5th string, we have 1, 6, 4, 5, and 1. And again, name your root notes. E flat, C, A flat, B flat, and E flat. And then play a 1-6-4-5-1 progression. 1, 6, 4, 5, and 1. Or E flat major 7, C minor 7, A flat major 7, B flat 7, and back to E flat major 7. Don't forget to check out my book, Guitar Theory Modules. Of course, you can watch all these videos for free, but if you have a copy of Guitar Theory Modules, it's going to be a lot easier to follow along. So I'll leave a link for that in the description. Take your time with this, and when you're ready, I'll see you in Module 55 for a whole new section. We're going to start exploring minor keys and minor scales.